All right, okay. You guys, welcome to another episode, if you will, of my bike check video. This time it's the KONA Jake, the KONA Super Jake, with its one of its evolution as a pure gravel bike, which is initially it's a cyclocross, but as you can see there, I've really turned it into a full gravel bike. With the objective was to try to get to make it look like a gravel race bike, if you will. So just straight off the bat, with that build like that, it's 7.6 kilograms without the pedals, but with the bottle cages, the two bottle cages, and the computer mount. So like, if I want to show off, I can just like, if I remove like the bottle cages and the computer mount, I can say, yeah, bro, it's 7.5. But anyway, without the pedals. But still. So yeah, this is it, the frame. You've seen it before, the KONA Super Jake, which is, by the way, becoming like totally cult, and like, because KONA is like apparently dying or something, and so the brand is becoming like, I don't know, legendary or some shit. I don't know. I'm really sad for KONA because it was a very cool brand, but in a way, well, c'est la vie. What do you want to do? It's just too bad, and I'm glad I have this one. I love it so much. The gloss black with pink. I mean, you can't beat that. All right, let's get into the things that have changed. First, you might remember the crankset, but I like, of course, that detail right there. Oil slick, once again, you know me, I'm obsessed with the oil slick details. Same for the seat collar that you see there, oil slick. I think in the previous video, it wasn't that seat post, carbon seat post. Very nice and very cheap from AliExpress once again. I've put that saddle, the San Marco short fit, which I like very much, with carbon rails. It's quite light and it goes well with the rest of the bike. I really like it like that. Then what do we have in the back? I've shown it in the previous video, but the oversized pulley wheels with the Garbarook derailleur hanger, is it? No, I can't remember the name of this, sorry for now. But anyway, the pulley wheels, as you can see, they are oil slick. They look just great. The only downside is you got to clean them very regularly. Even this is oil slick. No, it's derailleur cage. Yeah, never mind. Still, the only thing that hasn't changed, but maybe someday I'll change it, is the rear derailleur, the Force 1. The chain is, again, as you can imagine, oil slick rainbow. This time without the cutouts. Because there were cutouts in the initial ones, but like, I mean, all the dust was gathering in there. It was messy, and so just better without all the cutouts, and it still looks great. Now that cassette, that's some serious stuff right there from ZTTO from AliExpress. This is an 1146. That's some real gravel cassette right there, which I needed, and it looks great right now because it's pretty much new. But so yeah, so that's, by the way, 44. Oval 44 and 1146 11 speed. Maybe someday I'll go to 12 speed electronic. I don't know. But for now it's 44 1146. So with this I can really like get into every sort of terrain and any stupid like places in the forest and in the woods and whatever, for proper gnarly terrains and stuff with that ratio, I think. What else? Yeah, the cockpit, right? So once again, this is slam stem just because I think it was just amazing. This one, by the way, it's one of those little wonderful things from AliExpress. This one is like 95 grams. It's aluminum, believe it or not. It's 95 grams, lighter than most carbon stems, and it's great. Very simple and pure in a way, all black, no logo. I love it. Of course, I had to put oil slick screws there, even that one on the top cap, and lovers, in a way, those who love AliExpress might recognize OG Evkin for the stem top cap, super light. Yeah, for sure. I need to save 5 grams there because they do a lot of things, a lot of carbon parts, and yeah, as you can see there as well, of course, oil slick screws, of course. So like I was saying, like 95 grams, super light, aluminum stem, 90 90 millimeters, by the way. And then we get to the handlebars, which is a proper aero carbon gravel bars with a very nice flare, as you can see, but still very flat. Okay, check this out. And that's a 38, and it goes down to, I think, 43 or something like that. Of course, 38, you know, to have like that racing aero position we all want, right? Of course. And so it looks like that in the front. Okay, I really love that bars. Actually, it's an you can barely see it right there, but it's an RXL. It's super stiff, bro. I was really impressed. Like, it's, by the way, light as well. It's 220 grams, and it's really fucking it's tough. I was impressed, like, by how stiff it is. There's no flex in those bars, man. With the of course, black and pink super cas bar tape, obviously. And I think that we can move on to maybe one of the main point of this bike, and the wheels. All right, so check this out. These are 30-40, you know, wavy carbon rims and gloss black, obviously, to go with the rest of the bike. And these are proper gravel rims, because they are 34 external, right? So big chunky carbon gravel rims, 34, internal 24. So this is what you want for gravel, right? By the way, before I forget, this is, yeah, purple, but it goes well with the pink and the oil slick. The tires, Gravel Thundero in 40 mil. Thundero, not too gnarly, but not too smooth either. And they're really very fast tires according to rolling resistance. Before, of course, I love the clear tan sidewalls. And 40 because it's a cyclocross frame. As you can see, not a lot of space in the front, but especially not in the back. All right, in the back it's super narrow. Even for a 40, I have space for this. And before I tried put some 44, it was just too wide. And especially because, like, internally it's at 24, these 40, they balloon up to 41, 44. One more thing, it's a tiny detail, but can you see this? Because these were 6 bolts discs, SRAM red, that I like a lot, but the hubs that I'll get to in a minute, they were direct is center lock. So I had to put an adapter for 6 bolts to center lock, and guess what? I was able to find an adapter in oil slick. I mean, check this out, and it's the same in the front. All right, as you can see there, oil slick center 6 bolt to center lock adapter, and it was just great. And when I'm riding it, I can see actually a lot of that oil slick part, so I love it. And now the hubs, because yeah, those wheels, I just bought the rims from a Chinese company. I don't want to name the company because I had a lot of issues with them. So, but anyway, they're very light. Oh yeah, before I forget, the wheel set, as you see there, a bit like that, is 1,337 grams, which is really impressive for carbon wheel set, gravel wheel set, which is not that shallow actually. I mean, 30 to 40 is quite good. I love the look of it, of course. They were assembled with something else from AliExpress, GOLDIX hubs for through axle, and the pair is actually 240 grams, which is quite light, honestly, for a pair of through axle hubs for disc brakes. And they're very good quality, well built, no problem. And they were laced with the SAPIM CX Ray spokes, as usual, because that's the best you can do with aluminum spokes. So yeah, I love the look of it. Obviously, I love it so much like that, it's ridiculous. I love the slam stand and the aero handlebars and the flare they have now, and it really has that race feeling about it that I love. And so, by the way, I usually put those pedals when I'm going gravel with a proper mountain bike. I've shown those pedals in the previous video. The now discontinued look track mountain bike pedals that are just great, and they look great. And yeah, so this is it, I guess. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you love the look of that bike just like me. Once again, kind of a maniac attention to details to try to get like parts here and there in oil slick and rainbow and coloring that goes, I think, pretty well with the gloss black and the pink Kona. That's my that's my gravel bike right there. I love it so much. I'm gonna ride it tomorrow afternoon in proper gravel setup. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.